The Comcast Rise program is backed by popular demand. Applications are now being accepted for the grant program, which is putting up $1 million in the form of $10,000 grants to 100 small businesses owned by people of color and women. Today, we have one of the beneficiaries of the fund with us. Jackie Michelle is the owner of Bear Reverie, and her business got one of those big boosts last go around. She's here to tell us about her company and how the money helped keep her in business through the pandemic. Thanks for joining us, Jackie.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting because we're talking about the pandemic. This happened, this $10,000 grant came in handy for you during the pandemic.
Yes.
And how helpful was it during that time of COVID?
It was super helpful because, of course, everyone was at home. So there were 2 months where I wasn't getting any business at all. So those funds really helped out.
How difficult is it to get funds, to get the help that you need for your business? You've been around, you said, since 2016.
Yes.
But with that said, how difficult is it to get funding, especially if you're a Black-owned business?
Yeah, it's really difficult. Thankfully, programs like this, applying to this was very streamlined and easy. But typically you have to have all of your business, information on hand, ready, presenting everything to corporations for funding, and it's really hard to get.
So tell me about Bear Reverie. What is Bear Reverie?
So Bear Reverie started because I wanted sustainable clothing that actually looked nice. So I wanted lingerie that was helpful for the earth, but also good to, stylish and helpful for our bodies as well. So it just is sustainable clothing, and I also teach sewing classes and do alterations.
So you do a little bit of everything. What am I looking at right now? I just saw, I see you right there. Is this some of your clothing?
Yes, this is a bridal alteration. So I'm in the fitting with her.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. Very nice. And do you feel that you face unique challenges as a minority business owner?
Absolutely. I think, of course, now we're kind of like on the rise and we're seeing that people want to support Black businesses.
Right.
But at first, it was really hard to kind of just get the business out there because of a minority business.
I was going to say that your biggest challenge as a minority business owner so far. Your biggest challenge? My
biggest was probably just getting the word out there and people actually wanting to follow a Black woman designer. So, yeah.
Amen. And a Haitian Black woman designer.
Haitian Black.
Hey, let's represent now from, South Florida, the, Haitian American community here in South Florida. All right, so back to the Comcast Rise program. What did you do with the $10,000 grant that you received?
So I actually was able to manufacture the Bare Basics collection, and I'm wearing that tank right now. And also manufacturing the next collection that's soon to launch this fall. And then buy more sewing machines, fabrics, things like that for the business.
And because it's a grant, Jackie, you don't have to pay that money back. So
that's right.
So is that a relief or what?
Yes, because I didn't want to get any business loans. I've been fundraising basically just by myself, and so this was really helpful.
And so you've been doing all this somewhat organically, it sounds like.
Absolutely.
So you have not had to go through and get a small business loan at all?
No.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That is awesome. Okay, so there are folks that are watching. There are women out there that are watching, young girls that are watching. What do you have to say to them as far as going out and starting your own business, being an entrepreneur? What do you have to say? What advice do you have for them?
I would say go for it. Don't let anybody, bring you down. Just keep working hard, even if you have to work a 9-to-5 job. Just keep doing it.
And where can folks find Bear Reverie? Is it possible if I have some questions, I can ask you, I can reach out to you. Where can I find Bear Reverie?
We are Bear Reverie everywhere, on Instagram, Facebook, bearreverie.com. And you can book online and schedule anything with me.
Very good. And I can ask you a question too. If I'm a young lady and I'm thinking about fashion and all this, I can reach out to you.
Yeah, I get emails all the time asking how they can get started and who to reach out to. So yeah. feel free.
Feel free. You heard that. Feel free. Reach out to Jackie Michelle from Bear Reverie. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You.
We really appreciate you, and all the best to you and Bear Reverie.
Thank you.
You got it. And the deadline to apply for one of the grants is October 16th, which is tomorrow. For more information and to submit an application, go to ComcastRise.com or our website, NBC6.com. Companies that are not chosen will receive marketing and tech makeovers.